There is so much conflicting information out there right now. I was just doing a little bit of homework for some clients that I was out with this past weekend. And, they are first-time home buyers. And so they are highly concerned about all the news they're hearing from the media. And so today I thought I would put this video out for all of my wonderful sellers and my buyers, as well as anyone else who's got real estate on the brain. Here is the deal. As a home buyer, if you are currently renting a property right now and you are paying money in rent, or you are not paying anything in rent and you're lucky enough to be living with someone and not paying any rent, you are still in a position that you haven't seen in almost a decade. The people who are reaching out to me the most right now are investors. People wanting to know if they can buy a property, a distress sale, a fixer-upper, anything I might not have on the market. I get about 4 to 6 texts every single day from my different cash investors who are looking at getting into another purchase. They're either looking to flip a property or they're looking to purchase and rent it out. What does that tell me? And what should that tell you? That should tell you that real estate is very much a location-based industry. So for my sellers and buyers in the Bay Area in San Francisco, we are in a different economy versus the rest of the country. I would say that the Bay Area and the New York, Manhattan economy is very, very similar. But, if you compare that to the Midwest or to the East Coast, other areas besides New York, Boston, New Hampshire, those areas, we have different markets. You cannot compare the markets. So, number one, if you are a home buyer who is renting or does not own a primary residence, this is the best time for you to buy for several reasons. One of them is that the interest rates have driven some other buyers out of the market, and these are usually the buyers who are buying other investment properties besides their primary residence and renting them out. At 3-4%, it would be silly not to do that. Those people are trying to cash flow, and so they are not necessarily buying, but there is still a lot of competition in the market, but it's nothing like it was a year ago. So if you're renting, stop renting. You are throwing away your money and buy. Now, for my other buyers who are currently living in a home that is not big enough for them, or is not bright enough for them, or doesn't have enough land for them, or the amenities or the location that they desire, well, for you, this is the perfect move-up market. This is the market where, because of limited inventory, you can sell your home, still get a very, very good price for it, again, because we've got no inventory, and ask for a contingency on finding a replacement property. Or you're able to get a rent back and find that perfect property to move into, or the perfect location to move into. But what ends up happening is I find that most buyers and sellers are very bandwagon. So it's all emotional and psychological. And right now, the media is playing with everyone's minds. There's so much conflicting information. I'm going to link some articles and have them in this video. Articles from Realtor.com that say one thing. I've got articles from Newsweek that say something else. So there's just so much conflicting information. Those are just two examples. If we look at this other example of the home I showed you on El Pintado, this home, again, this is on Zillow, so it's public information. I'm not sharing anything that you can't pull yourself. This property was purchased back in 2021 for $1,604,000. Now, again, mind you, it wasn't this house. Yes, it was probably a fixer-upper that they tore down or they remodeled and added square footage to. So I am in no means saying that it's the same house. But what I am saying is that this purchase was done for $1,604,000 in 2021, and it is relisted for sale in 2022, in August of 2022, for, get this, $8,500,000. Inflation is real. It's 100% real, and that's what the Fed's trying to do. But unfortunately, they've got to figure something else out because they have printed enough money, and now we have, inflation. They're trying to curb inflation, but by them raising interest rates, they're killing banks and bonds. So that's just another video, and I'm going to link it above. You can watch that and watch kind of what happened with Silicon Valley Bank and some of these other banks and what we're predicting. But for now, we're talking about real estate and how the market in the Bay Area specifically is clearly still very, very strong. What everyone's, different agenda is, but I can tell you, as a real estate broker, an award-winning real estate broker with over 30 years of experience, what I am seeing specifically in the Bay Area as we head into the spring market is we have a lot of buyers who are concerned. They don't know what to do. And we've got a lot of sellers who are on the fence. We're looking at properties. They don't want to put their property on the market just in case they can't find the perfect home. We are not in a market where you can put a contingent on sale offer. Maybe for some homes, maybe 1 or 2 out of 10, so 10 to 20%, where you might be able to do a contingent on sale offer, but those aren't going to be the desirable properties that you want, the properties that are only staying on the market 3 or 4 days. We are still seeing multiple offers for good properties that are in the right location with the right schools, that are turnkey, that have everything great. The point of this whole episode today is that, one, stop listening to the media that covers an entire nation because it does not apply to your market. And if you think that I'm just giving you this information because I'm in real estate and I'm in sales, I ask you to go check out open houses this weekend, just for giggles. Go look at open houses and look at the traffic. And then maybe start tracking 1 or 2 homes that are ones that you've checked out. See how long they last in the market, especially if they are turnkey, ready to go, and if they're in the right locations that serve the right schools and have, all the amenities. So they've got 4 bedrooms, they've got 2+ bathrooms, they've got a little bit of a land and a lot, they've got a pool possibly. And I challenge you to look at those and tell me what you think. Everyone's smart enough who follows me. You are intelligent. You can do your own homework. Do what I'm asking you to do. Go check out some homes this weekend. If you don't have time to check them out, follow things on Realtor.com or Zillow. Track a few listings, put a few hearts on them, and see how quickly they sell and how quickly they move. If the real estate market was crashing or something was happening, you would not see that. Now, you will see a few short sales, and those are going to be in less desirable areas. Most of the time, they will be properties that were purchased with a negative amortization mortgage by someone who was not using their home to build equity. Rather, they were using the equity in their home and doing a negative mortgage. So with all of these things, I challenge you to look at them. I am here to answer any specific questions, but if there is a time to purchase, it is now, because the Fed cannot continue to increase rates. The dollar is getting weaker sitting in banks. I don't know the stability of what's going to happen with the banks. We are seeing things in Europe. The best bet is to get into something tangible like real estate, and especially if you don't own real estate right now, or you don't own that perfect home. You want to get into something that you are going to get at a decent price, all-time decent price of 10 years, and be happy that you did that. And if you sell your property at this time, you are going to be able to get a decent amount of money, a good amount of money, because there is limited inventory. So, I hope this helps. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to me. I hope this content helps. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And if you have specific ideas of the content you'd like me to share, please put in the comments below and I will do a video. Thank you. Bye for now.